Welcome back to Easy Spirit 101. I hope you guys are having a great day. Thank you for being here as always. Let's get started with your general reading for today. See what you guys need to know. What's going on? Someone here, something you've been through, some sort of spiritual journey. Yeah, strength. Just as I'm about to say this, you feel like you've been battered along something here. Something here is very spiritual. Something here, it may be more like happening in the background or happening energetically behind the scenes, but it's affecting you in some way. If someone here feels very run down, you have had to become very, very spiritually strong and sound to get through something, to overcome something. Someone here keeps trying to drag someone into, someone here keeps trying to drag someone in the collective into some sort of fear, back into an energy of fear, or back into some sort of situation that should incite fear. Somebody here wants very strongly for someone in Divine Collective to be in fear at this time. Interesting. So again, this is something that's been coming up. I really feel like someone here might have done something specific to achieve, to gain some sort of finances, or just this person who did something here, they did something and it failed. And someone here in the Divine Collective knows the truth about it. Someone here wants to extend an olive branch. Maybe they wanted to extend an olive branch and they know it's not going to work because you know the truth about something. This has somebody in their head at this time. This person, I'm really getting this person wants to, might be tugging on your energy. They want to tug on your energy. Oh, wow. Y'all are gonna know this song because it blew up so much for a minute that you almost got sick of hearing it, because everybody and their mom and their dad and their sister and everybody on the internet was making videos with it and playing it, because Kendrick Lamar did it at the halftime show during the Super Bowl. And it was such a big deal because there's a lot of some sort of major beef going on between, in this song. I think he even specifically mentions Drake. So something about the beef going on between Drake and Kendrick Lamar is significant to someone's energy. And from how I understand it, I've had to look this up before because of a download. That's why I know this. From what I understand, these two individuals, I think it started like Drake was like, yeah, you're my bro, you're on my team, you're in my field. And Kendrick Lamar was like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. And they started making like, there was some sort of rap battle, like sending shots fired in different songs towards one another. And the latest one was really extreme, and that is, I gotta remember what that song, if y'all saw the Super Bowl, you're gonna know what I'm talking about. It's a really popular song. Kendrick Lamar, he basically, yeah, the song where he says A minor, which he's saying as the key of music, but it references something else. So that song is significant specifically. I can't think of the name of it right now. unfortunately, but some of y'all are going to know what I'm talking about. Interesting. So that's relevant to whatever's coming through out here in this energy. Someone here may have wanted you to be confused about moving forward with something, and it's not working. Something they're sending or doing to you is not working, and this person's getting angry specifically. Someone here is on substances. Poppy is coming up, but poppy is coming up in a sense. No one does that anymore, but it's a significant symbol, because back in the day, it would signify that someone, you know, used a certain kind of drug that came from like poppy seeds, right? That's very old school energy, but that's how it's coming up. Specifically just to signify that someone here, maybe there's a, you know, not to scare anyone, this energy clearly is not for everyone, but someone here is angry and they are on something. There's something to be aware of. They not like us, is that what it's called? Okay, this song is like really, really prominent at this time. Someone here might be dragging you, someone here is dragging someone in Divine Collective into a beef. And why do I feel like you either don't know it or don't want to be involved in it? Someone here might be taking something as this is shots fired, this is beef, and that's not really what's going on. Someone here is mad about someone in the Divine Collective having the Ten of Pentacles or being in their justice in some way. Or a whole group. This could even be a whole group, because we have Three of Cups, or this is really that someone here is a Divine Feminine and you're experiencing joy at this time. You're experiencing joy and connection, and this is angering someone, or someone is taking this personally for some reason. There is something going on with someone in Divine Collective that is triggering the heck out of someone in your energy, whether you know this person from the past or currently, or maybe you don't know this person for some of you. Confirmation, this could be someone's connection from the past here. And coming out, this is what started this to begin with here. This person, the Lovers coming out next to the Three of Cups, is heavy third party energy. So this could be somebody's ex or something. Somebody broke up with someone because they were with multiple partners, and you're over here being the Divine Feminine. You're in Divine Feminine energy, and this is triggering the heck out of someone, and possibly someone else involved here. I'm really getting this Queen of Wands coming out here sideways is not the same individual as who is standing in this Empress energy. I'm also getting someone here is finding out the hard way who your friends are, and by that I mean someone here is very, very protected in the spirit. Someone's very, very divinely protected. Someone here has a lot of individuals watching over them and protecting them. Like someone here specifically in Divine Collective, it is known, it is well known. People can see your protection at this point. This could be that multiple individuals keep coming at you, trying to do things towards you, trying to harm you. They've got ill intent towards you. They tried to take something from you. They tried to speak ill over you. They tried to lie on your reputation. Any of these kinds of things, ill intention. It's being shown to many individuals how protected you are. Like it's being made obvious in an instant. Someone here might be getting instant karma for messing with someone in Divine Collective. And I keep getting here too, a side note for someone or someone's energy is that there's someone going on about, what do they call it? Sugar? Booger sugar? I can't see the actual word, but the white lines of stuff. Certain individuals who are hiding that they do that are getting inconvenient nosebleeds. Like, they're getting nosebleeds in front of people they don't want to be having nosebleeds in front of. So that's a side note for someone. I don't know why that's coming up, but it is. That's going on with the issue. That might be someone feels like that's part of karma when it comes to, that could be something that could be someone who tried to do something here to harm someone in Divine Collective. I know, and many of us, including myself, are very sick of this type of energy coming out. But the reason it is because a lot of you are elevating. A lot of you are succeeding in team working with spirit to go into your purpose, to go into more abundance, to have a better life for yourself, to honor God, or whatever it means for you, to have the ideal partner that's meant for you instead of just somebody you impulsively, were attracted to on a date or whatever. These kinds of things are triggering individuals from your past mostly. It's mostly individuals from your past. And some of you, it's people who are still in your energy, but they're staying hidden. Someone here might be a musician. Something going on about someone and their music. You need to know you're on the right path. Like, keep doing it. And I'm really getting to something significant about attacks, or this doesn't have to be physical attacks. This can also be verbal or, widespread hatred on somebody over their music. Something to do with that is an issue at this time. You need to know you're on the right path. Keep going. Keep doing what you're feeling led and guided to do. It's going to take time to cleanse out certain negative backlash that came along with whatever storyline, whatever slander, whatever energetic kind of shit show was going on in the background. It's going to take time to cleanse that out for you to stand in your justice for some of you. Someone here is being guided. You are standing in your truth at this time. You are being guided to continue to trigger individuals. Continue. It's not your fault they're being triggered by you standing in your truth, and a lot of people aren't at this time. So that's part of why it is very triggering when certain individuals are. Someone here, you're being guided to implement your wisdom into something here. You're being guided to implement something you understand in a greater sense through your wisdom. Or someone here may even be guided to, for instance, if you are a musician and that energy has to do with you, you're being guided to implement what you have learned through your experiences and merge it with your art, merge it with your project, merge it with whatever you're speaking, because something here is about throat chakra here. Whether you're a speaker, whether you're a musician, someone here, you're about to just hang in there. Keep standing in your truth, letting people be triggered. Let everything fall to the wayside naturally, because it will. Someone here is very private. You know to keep your business and your energy and things that you're involved in very private. Keep doing that. You're definitely someone here, someone specific is very important for you to be very private at this time. Continue to do that. That's correct. That's confirmation. Someone here, you are very divinely protected. What did I say about people are messing with you and they're seeing your divine protection in real time? It's happening like that at this point. Someone here is an earth angel, or you have the energy of an earth angel. Whether you realize that, I feel like someone here also, maybe you do have that energy and you don't realize that yet. You don't quite understand that yet. Someone here as well, I feel like you're literally being guided to, if this is something you've thought of multiple times but haven't gone into that direction. Someone here has a gift. You have earth angel energy. You have a gift when it comes to something you speak or how you respond. Someone here specifically might be being guided to do something when it comes to counseling. Ask us to help you. Ask us to help you figure out how to make steps, make a plan. Someone here, that might be the case for you, that you're being guided to do something with counseling, but you're concerned about how to make it work around your schedule. Baby steps. Start taking baby steps, one thing at a time, and then just allow things to fall into place naturally. You never know when a better opportunity will open up for you to rearrange your schedule to do more. Some of you are being guided to study more about certain aspects of your nutrition. I'm picking up a lot of energy for Divine Collective. We have musicians, someone being guided to go into counseling, as well as someone here who might be actually into the culinary arts as well. Many of you feel like a drive. You feel a drive, or you feel some sort of purpose-driven energy behind whatever it is that your art is and what you have to offer. And that can even be like, maybe you here with the culinary arts, you feel a drive to learn how to provide, you know, things that are nutritious but also taste good, something like that. Culinary arts, but also maybe organic or vegan or vegetarian. Someone here, you're known for cooking with love. That is part of your skill. That is part of what you have to offer. So just go with your brainstorm. Do some sort of brainstorming here and go with it. Don't be worried about the competition. The reason you don't need to be worried about the competition is because, believe it or not everybody in the culinary arts is cooking with love. To be honest, this has popped up more than once. Everyone in this energy here, you are going in the right direction. What you are doing right now is confirmation. You are all on the way to, this keeps coming up as well, this is new life. It does not have to be literal pregnancy. Definitely not in this particular kind of energy. New life, such as a baby or an idea, happy news, an exciting project blossoms with you and around you. You're on the right path again. You are all on the right path, so keep going, keep doing. Make sure you're taking time out to, you know, sit quietly with your notebook, or even just in meditation or out in nature, whatever it is. Because of your level of protection, you have a lot of creative freedom, more than you realize. So there's no need to tiptoe. Confirmation again. Some of you might not know which direction to go into at this time. Take time to, it says, instead of worrying, ask for divine guidance. That's exactly what that means. Take time to get in a prayer, to ask your angels. You are protected. You are guided. You are going in the right direction. And some of you too, you're worried about making certain moves and maneuvers when it comes to, well, how's that going to affect my family? Coming out underneath protection, as well as I'm getting some of you, you have like a whole crew. You have a whole crew in the spirit that's protecting you. But there's no need to worry at this time. Keep doing what you're doing. This is confirmation. We're talking about standing in your truth, standing. For those of you who watch readings often, this Ace of Swords keeps popping up. For a lot of you, that is why that keeps popping up in your energy. It has something to do with you moving in the right direction when it comes to standing in your truth. Keep doing what you are doing and know that you are safe. Do not worry is very important. Sometimes when you're breaking ground or doing something new, either when it comes to your family, some of you might be worried about like what your family thinks or something. There are many individuals who had to take brave steps. I will say, I think Tyler Perry has openly talked about that very often, and probably Steve Harvey. I definitely know Steve Harvey has openly talked about like being mocked and things for saying in elementary school or whatever that he was going to grow up and be on TV. You got to just start making bold steps. Bold, brave steps will only gain you more support and more protection in the spirit when you are on the right path. So authenticity is very, very important at this time, and it's very much needed for those who are looking for someone to look up to, or for those who are afraid to step into their authenticity. There's a lot of that kind of energy going on at this time. Many of you who this energy specifically feels like it has resonated with you in some way, you've gone through a great deal of adversity to help elevate you, to help elevate something you're doing that is part of your purpose. And a lot of you are very humble. You don't really go around kind of openly wearing this or showing this or shouting it from the rooftops. Many of you have had to learn to reparent yourselves. That is something I am familiar with as well. It is a thing, and it is helpful and useful. A lot of you may even keep how spiritually connected you are. This is a group of individuals that very much know the importance of keeping certain things private, or just being very humble when it comes to certain things. And some of you, if you're not doing that, you may be being guided to at this time, especially as you're trying to maybe break free of certain things and move into newer, better circumstances. And there's individuals around you that are trying to block you, even if it's by making you feel insecure, to not do something, we'll take that as a confirmation. When things are challenging moving forward, it's best to remember to try and find ways to boost up your energy. Like, for instance, I'm a big fan of comedians. I'm a big fan of, like, I watched what's her name, Amy Poehler podcast. Very funny, very interesting, doing things like that that help, you know, get you a laugh or whatever it is. As well as staying in gratitude. Those things are going to really help get you through the hard times. Of course, prayer always. Prayer is number one for me. But whatever works for you, this is not about me. It's about finding what works for you. Someone here might be really concerned or overly concerned in this particular type of energy about being a failure. That kind of energy came up yesterday as well. It's very important not to beat yourself up because it can affect your overall health and well-being. Confirmation, relationship change when it comes to standing in your truth, your individuality. Do not be beating yourself up at this time. Be brave and free to make mistakes, for one thing. If someone here is concerned about being a failure in some way, if you fall off your bike, you just get up and you get back on, right? We felt very free to do that when we were children, and that is how we ended up learning how to ride our bikes, or whatever it is that you were riding, your skateboard, your scooter, whatever it is. Being free to fall down and get back up again. There's a heavy energy going on within everybody at this time of, I exercise my power to judge other individuals and make it be known. And most of those individuals who are doing that frequently are getting something out of it. They're getting a little bit of a high off of it. They're giving themselves a little false self-esteem boost to say, I feel this way about you and I don't agree with it. Bam, I feel powerful. There's a lot of that going on, especially this day and age where so many people spend a lot of time on the internet, on social media. And at the end of the day, that's the direction things have been going into. Things are very imbalanced overall collectively in the energy with that kind of thing. And even people's faith. A lot of people don't even believe in anything anymore. At the end of the day, it really is only God can judge you. It is only God to judge. That is the only person. And the reason why God has that power to judge each individual is because someone who sat here and made a judgment very quickly, hardly knowing you, that's it. They've only known something on a very surface level. God's been there since you were born. He saw the things you went through. He saw the thoughts you had. He saw the times you cried in a corner. All these things. And he knows how it all merges together. And that is the reason why God knows if you were on the right path. God knows where you should be judged and where you shouldn't be judged. God knows when to come in and slap you on the wrist and say, you need to work on this. Of course, it's not that harsh, but I'm using that as an example. So do not feel afraid. It's a very important time to be brave, to be yourself. When so many are attacking each other because they don't feel brave, and they now rely on a false sense of gaining power. A lot of you need to understand, if you're trying to manifest something new in your life, or even specifically a new career, to the best way to bring this towards you is through self-love, through an energy of love. And I don't just mean pouring your love out outwardly.